There are a few questions you usually ask yourself after getting a character. One of them being, what other characters do I have to support them? Or in a more general sense, what team composition can I create with my available characters so as to get the most out of them? Well, in this video, I'll be answering that question. I may not know which characters you have, but I'll give you a variety of combinations. By the end of this video, I can assure you, you'll have a perfect team in mind and even know their rotations. Before we dive in, I want to thank you all for helping me reach 700 subscribers. I never thought I'd grow this fast. As usual, one giveaway winner is displayed on the screen, and the other will be displayed toward the end of the video. Winners. You know the drill. Drop your UID in the comments and I'll get it done within 24 hours. Also, I'll be doing another 2 Welkin Moon giveaway at 800 subs. So if you didn't win this time, don't worry, there are plenty of chances to win. Luckily for you guys, I have almost an infinite amount of Welkin to give, so you're all in for a fun ride. Let's get back to the video. I'll start in order of expense and then move on to the most free-to-play friendly options. By the way, if you ever get confused, just remember I have everything oversimplified in the description, so make sure to check it out for more details and guide. The most powerful reactions is vaporize. It rips through enemies like butter. So let's start with vape then. Starting with the main pair, Mavuika and Bennet are a match made in heaven. 2 Pyro Archons in one team was bound to happen eventually. With 2 slots filled, let's cycle the 2 other characters around this fixed settings. For the 3rd slot, we'll focus on support characters. The most optimal choice here is Xilonen. Why Xilonen? Testing shows her skill can fully charge Mavuika's burst, making her not only a great buffer, but also a perfect battery as a Natlan character. If you don't have Xilonen, you have other options like Kazuha or Lanyan. While Lanyan isn't from Natlan, Kazuha is the better option between the two. If you lack both Kazuha and Lanyan, Katchina is a great alternative to charge Mavuika's burst without disrupting reactions since she's Geo. For the 4th slot, we'll choose characters based on reactions you desire, or should I say your burning desires. Mavuika can trigger 3 reactions: vaporize, melt, and overload. Of course, let's continue with vaporize for now. The best option for vaporize is Furina. She provides consistent hydro application and buffs, making vaporize incredibly powerful. Alternatively, you can use mualani. As the 2nd best hydro DPS in Genshin, she can deal massive vaporize damage. By massive, I don't mean 10,000 or 20,000. I'm speaking 500,000-ish damage here. For a free-to-play option, Xingqui is excellent as he's the 2nd best hydro applicator in the game and pairs well with this comp. For Melt, the recommended team would be Mavuika, Bennet, Furina, and Citlali. Furina can be swapped with Xingqi and Citlali with Shenhe, Diona, or Layla. Melt isn't as optimal unless you have Citlali. Finally, for Overload, pair Mavuika and Bennet with Xilonen or Katchina. And Raiden or Kuki Shinobu. In this case, stack Elemental Mastery on the Electro character as they trigger the reaction. Let's now talk about rotations. I'll focus on Vaporize as it's the most recommended reaction. Start with Mavuika and tap her skill to summon her ring. Switch to Xilonen, use her skill, normal attack twice, then her burst. Switch to Furina, use her skill, then burst. Switch to Bennet, use his burst and skill. Finally, switch back to Mavuika and unleash her burst. From here, go crazy with Mavuika's charge attacks. If you want a simpler approach, just focus on hydro application, Xilonen and Bennet's burst, then Mavuika's burst. For Vaporize with mualani, the rotation is slightly different. Use Mavuika's skill to tap and summon her ring. Switch to Xilonen, use her burst, then her skill. Switch to Bennet, use his burst and skill. Finish with mualani's skill. If the fight isn't over, use Mavuika's burst to clean up. If you ever get confused, check the video description for a simplified version of these rotations. Let me know in the comments if you need it simplified even further, and I'll get back to you. Till next time, bye.